Strace is a diagnostic, debugging and instructional userspace utility for Linux. It is used to monitor interactions between processes and the Linux kernel, which include system calls, signal deliveries, and changes of process state. The operation of Strace is made possible by the kernel feature known as ptrace. Some Unix-like systems provide other diagnostic tools similar to Strace, such as truss. History: Strace was originally written for Sun OS by Paul Kranenberg in 1991, according to its copyright notice, and published early in 1992, in the Volume 3 of Comp Sources Sun. The initial readme file contained the following. Strace, 1, is a system call tracer for Sun, TM, systems much like the Sun-supplied program trace. 1, Strace, 1, is a useful utility to sort of debug programs for which no source is available, which unfortunately includes almost all of the Sun-supplied system's software. Later, Branko Lancaster ported this version to Linux, releasing his version in November 1992 with the second release following in 1993. Richard Slatke combined these separate versions of Strace in 1993, and ported the program to SVR4 and Solaris in 1994, resulting in Strace 3.0 that was announced in Comp Sources MISC in mid-1994. The last version of Strace that had some code for non-Linux operating systems was 4.6, released in March 2011. In Strace version 4.7, released in May 2012, all non-Linux code had been removed. Usage: the most common usage is to start a program using Strace, which prints a list of system calls made by the program. This is useful if the program continually crashes, or does not behave as expected. For example, using Strace may reveal that the program is attempting to access a file which does not exist or cannot be read. An alternative application is to use the P flag to attach to a running process. This is useful if a process has stopped responding, and might reveal, for example, that the process is blocking whilst attempting to make a network connection. As Strace only details system calls, it cannot be used to detect as many problems as a code debugger such as GNU Debugger. It is, however, easier to use than a code debugger, and is an extremely useful tool for system administrators. It is also used by researchers to generate system call traces for later system call replay. Examples: the following is an example of typical output of the Strace command. The above fragment is only a small part of the output of Strace when run on the ls command. It shows that the current working directory is opened, inspected and its contents retrieved. The resulting list of file names is written to standard output. Similar tools: different operating systems feature other similar or related instrumentation tools, offering similar or more advanced features. Some of the tools may use completely different work mechanisms, resulting in different feature sets or results. Such tools include the following: Linux has ltrace that can trace library and system calls, Strace that can trace X window programs, system tap, and trace CMD, and kernel shark that extend ftrace. AIX provides the truss command, HPUX offers the task command, Solaris has truss and dtrace, Unix-ware provides the truss command, FreeBSD provides the truss command, ktrace and dtrace, NetBSD provides ktrace and dtrace, OpenBSD uses ktrace and kdump, Mac OS X provides ktrace, dtrace and associated dtuss in 10.5 and later. MIS Windows has a similar utility called Stracent, written by Pankaj Garg, and a similar GUI-based utility called Process Monitor, developed by sysinternals. See also: GDB, List of Unix programs, LSOF. References. External links: project page, manual page, OS reviews article on Strace.